Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meaty69 and we are back with another video. And this time we have taken a day off reviewing premium tanks. There has been a lot of premium tanks come to store, which meant I really wanted to do a video on them because people are going to want to know whether they should buy the tanks or not. So that's why I've done quite a lot of premium tank reviews lately that is in the store, and I haven't done enough tank reviews, tech tree tanks. So we're going to have a day off from the premium tanks just for one day. We're back tomorrow with some more premium tanks, but for today we're going to focus on the Comet. Now the Comet is a really nice tank, and I mean it's really nice. It's a tier 7 medium British, really high DPM, 2,849, and penetration 148, and the reload is 3.37 seconds, which is crazy. 17.81 rate of fire. But this tank, it used to be really amazing, and I'm not saying it's not amazing now, but back when I first started Blitz, this was the tank that you sort of wanted to get in. But it doesn't feel like that now. And it's nothing to do with the tank. It's more to do with the tanks around it. So back then, we didn't have the Dracula. We didn't have the Rudy. T23E3 is pretty much the same gun. A little bit more penetration. But it's a premium tank. It does the same reload, same rate of fire, same DPM. But it's a premium tank. So you're going to earn credits. It plays exactly the same as the Comet, but you're going to earn a lot more credits. And that's why this tank lately, for the last year or 2 years, it just doesn't feel the same. But what is good about this tank is its whopping 12 degrees of gun depression. And when you use that for your advantage, poking the ridge lines, with the DPM on the tank as well, 3.3 second reload, you can really pop up, pop back, and constantly back and forward. The turret armor is 111 on the turret. Everywhere else there's pretty much no armor, so you can still get the odd bounce on your turret. Now if you look at the Hall of Fame at the bottom, 6.7k damage. I do not know how he managed to get that, but I would love to see that replay. So we've got 3 battles for you today, and we have 1 loss. I've been told many times before I only ever post good battles and wins, so I decided I'll post a loss. Now this is Winter Malinovka. I probably said that wrong. I can't really say that, but it doesn't matter. And I'm the only medium, which is why I'm not pushing. I decided to flank around and hopefully spot the 2 mediums, or at least one of them. We are top tier, but I don't spot, and so far it looks all good. All my team have gone one way. No one on the enemy team have come this way, which means I can get behind them and I can use this crazy DPM. Now, I believe I am running calibrated shells on this tank, which is why you see the reload at 3.6 seconds. From 3.4 seconds to 3.6, there's nothing in it, so you might as well run calibrated shells because the penetration isn't the greatest, especially against those tier 8 heavies. And now we are in a perfect position. We flanked round, we've got the side tanks of the enemy, and we are completely destroying that KV2. We leave him on 9 hit points, and just before he goes, we're going to take him out. But my team are not holding it, and it's a shame because if they could just hold it for a little bit longer, I could get monster damage around here. But the ISU 122S has spotted me, and I think him coming from me, him turning and coming from me, was a match winner for the enemy. Definitely a match winner. He stopped me getting any more damage, and I'm not firing my gun. Now, this tank, you need to fire the gun. It's 3.6 seconds reload. You're no good not shooting tanks. And he stopped me, and now the KV2 has decided to come, and I can't really do much. And as you can see, my team are just fading away. I do make a few errors here. I'm not aiming fully, I'm not aiming properly, I'm not taking my time, and I'd get a couple of horrible bounces on this SU. We've already had like 3 bounces, and by this time it's 2 against 6, and there's really not much we can do. We do get him down to a 1 shot, hopefully, but then the VK 30 comes and helps him, so we do want to focus him, as he's, for me, the more dangerous target. He does less damage, but he's more dangerous. But at this time, it's now 1 against 6, and there really is not much I can do. Again, a horrible bounce. Now, I lost half of my hit points nearly because of that bounce. So we're going to switch to APCR just to clear this VK. And it's a shame, because I believe if I wouldn't have took that shot from the ISU, I could have easily won this battle, easily. But it wasn't to be, and we do die. And we finish on 4 kills. But that battle just shows how dangerous and how good this tank can be, especially on the flank. Now, moving on to the second battle. Now, this is a tier 8, and there's only 2 tier 7s. And it is Supremacy, and it's Canyon. Now, this map is perfect for this tank because of this hill by B. So, going to B, we spot the Lupus on the enemy team. We are not spotted yet, but we need to be careful, because if you pop up the ridge too much, you can have that the enemy have got a SU-152, they've got a Borzik, and they've got 3 heavies, so you can actually get deleted very quickly. But most of the red teams are up there, and I can see no one is coming this way. So what I do, I decide to get around this hill and get a better view, and I can protect myself a bit more from them heavies. Now, we've got the SU-152, SP-1C up there. We've got the ISU-2SH, IS-2SH up there, who is looking at me, and there is the Lupus up there as well. And now we've got the T-34. So you can see we're taking a shot, we're backing up. Unfortunately, we was spotted, but with tanks like this, you can take the shot, back up quickly, and not get spotted. We get a shot onto the SU-152 here. We haven't had a shot in us yet, and you can see I'm not capping, because if I cap, I'll be exposed, and the Borzik up there and a few other heavies can take advantage of that. But we do manage to get the side shot into the SU. Now, the IS-2SH has flanked around, and my T-44 is dealing with him. But because he's dealing with him, again, I can use the gun depression on this tank. The IS-2SH is not looking, he's trying to run away, which means we can get a few shots into him, and whilst we are capping, because no one is looking at us. And as soon as we've dealt with him, or he goes around the corner, we can start dealing with the heavies that are to my right. And again, we're using the gun depression, we're using the hill, we're using the ridge, and no one is, they don't want to know me. They don't want to know me. We've taken this T-34 down to a 1 shot, and then we bounced that last shot. So we switched to APCR, which we didn't need to do. But we take him out, we've got 2 bases, and it's now 4 against 3. RHM is now dead, so it's 4 against 2. So at this point, I am still full health. We can rush in. There's just 2 heavies to go. We've got ourselves 2 kills, 2k damage. There's the Luva and the T-44 left, and the T-44 has just been almost deleted. He does kill our IS-3, and now, again, I do make a big error. We can get around this, but decide the Luva is going to push us, and we're going to stay in front of him. He gets a shot, and he gets a ram, and it's just not, I'm not quick enough to get around him without his gun looking at me, and he takes us down to a 1 shot. We get 1 more shot on him, and again, I make the error, and I can't get around him quick enough, but he does take us out. But we do leave him only on 12 HP, and the OP VK100 is going to come, and he's going to clear him up. So not a bad battle. We still finish on the ace, 3,100 damage. We lose a little bit of credits because we did have to shoot a little bit of APCR. But it was a nice battle, and it just shows how strong this tank can be. Now, moving on to our last battle. This is sent to me by Mubno, and it's a great battle. It's Desert Sands, and there is 2 mediums and on the green team, and 1 medium on the enemy team. So Moob is going to push A. He's not going to cap it straight away. He's going to spot and he's going to see what shots he can do. His other medium has not started the battle yet. You can see he's still in spawn, and he doesn't go straight to the cap. I love what he does here. He goes to the ridge, goes to the bush. He's spotting up all those enemies without getting spotted himself. He's now just opened nearly all of the enemy, and he has been spotted, but he's now got some side shots into these heavies. So I do love, for me, I would go cap that base, but he knows what he's doing. He can get shots in on this side, and the Tiger Piece having a very, very bad day, and he's just lost nearly half his hit points. But now he is being shot. So you got the Cheery up here, and you got the Jagdpanther 4, but now his medium has come to help him, which is the Type 58. So whenever he hasn't got a shot, he's looking for the shot. If he can't shoot these tanks that are in front of him, he's looking to the right. He wants to shoot that gun, which, as I've said, is a must. You want to keep this shooting going. With the reload, you don't want to waste all this time not shooting. They take out the Cheery, and that means 2 tanks can now go and push the Jagdpanther 4, and you can see the gun depression on his tank. He's using that gun depression, and they managed to take them out. The Jagdpanther 4, and again, I like how he's not, it is Supremacy, but he's not interested in capping A at all. He wants to get behind these tanks as quick as possible, and he wants to go for the damage. So he's already done 2k damage. There's still 5 tanks left, and again, he's going to poke around and he's going to see what shots he can get. And now he's going to get the side of the tanks. He's going to go one-on-one with the Tiger P, which isn't the greatest tank to go head-to-head with. It's got great DPM, great armor, and you've got pretty much nothing. But his teammate comes to help, and they get rid of the Tiger P, just leaving the 4 tanks. Now, the IS is a one-shot. He can't quite get the shot on the IS because the Hellcat is there, who is full health, but that's good for him because he's going to get more damage. So he's up to 3k now. The Hellcat has taken out the Type 58. The Tiger P makes the mistake in poking around. He takes him out for his 2nd kill, and now this Hellcat is going to push him. So once the Hellcat shoots him once, he's going to track him, and there's not much the Hellcat can do with a reload as quick as this. And he takes him out for his 3rd and final kill. So great battle by Moob there. Very good battle. We finished on 3.7k damage. He makes 68,000 credits, and he gets the ace. So that is the Comet, guys. Still a great tank, but it's just a tank that I don't play as often because I've got the Dracula. If I want to play tier 7, I'm going to play the Dracula because it's just OP. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.